back, everybody. A lot of sunshine here for just about everybody in the state. However, what's happening down closer to the ground is a little different depending on where you are. Great Falls, 42 degrees. However, south wind of 18 miles per hour here. So with the wind, you get the warmth. With the calm conditions, like Helena's been looking at, you get the cool stuff, 31 degrees. Oh boy, 6 mile per hour wind. Generally, the wind has been very, very light here over the last several days, but 20s and 30s in the western valleys, and we're into the 40s still. Cut Bank at 46 degrees right now. Very, very warm up off of the Rocky Mountain front because of that downsloping Chinook wind. Not a true Chinook because not many locations have some snow on the ground. Of course, Chinook means, according to the Native Americans, a snow-eating wind. And not really looking at much of that if you don't have snow on the ground. Wind speeds, again, stronger Livingston, Billings, and then off of the Rocky Mountain front out across north central Montana. The valley locations of western Montana will continue to be looking at very, very light wind, if any at all. Nothing on the radar. Watches, warnings, and advisory. Air stagnation advisory here out there around Seeley Lake, also the Bitterroot Valley, and then northwestern Montana. Right here, parts of Lake County, in between around Polson and Missoula, there has been some freezing fog that has persisted throughout most of the day. So if anybody's traveling Ronan over to around the St. Ignatius area, there will be some of that fog. And we've got more in the way of fog and stagnant air here further towards the west, almost all of Idaho under a air stagnation advisory. Washington, Oregon, looking at that as well. Very, very quiet conditions here throughout the west and even the central part of the country. A little light rain into the southeast here, and this is actually going to develop into a pretty good storm up for the northeast tomorrow into Saturday. Maybe a foot to a foot and a half of snow into New England. Somebody's getting the snow. High pressure, though, dominating our weather here through tomorrow. Should be a great day, very similar to the last few days. Wherever you live, there's a little cloud cover that may come in not only tomorrow, but also maybe on Sunday into the western part of the state. Talking a few clouds, not even enough to really block out any sunshine here. So still looking at mostly sunny skies. Monday, that high still dominating. Look at all that wet and white weather off towards the north, going up and over the top of the ridge of high pressure. But after Tuesday is when this starts to sneak its way down into the state with the high breaking down. And then there's the chance, really beginning later Wednesday, but into Thursday and Friday, a potential for maybe a little snow that will be moving in. Still, that's over a week away. Snowfall, bit up into British Columbia here and maybe a little into parts of Oregon and California Sunday night into Monday. It's Wednesday that there may be a little snow into the northwestern part of the state, the higher elevations of northwest Montana. Here's the forecast for tonight. Look at this, incredibly warm here for December when you have lows in Babb and Browning and Cut Bank above the freezing point here. Not much below the freezing point further out to the high line. Close to freezing around Lewistown and Stanford, and teens to about 20 once again around Helena. Here's the forecast for tomorrow. Very, very similar to the last few days. Windy, a little warmer here across north central and eastern Montana. Calm conditions with a few clouds and cooler temperatures into the western part of the state. Still not complaining with temperatures in the 30s to about 40 degrees. Air quality still should be good for Saturday. A real nice day, up to 55 degrees in Great Falls. We'll be in the 30s and the 40s again in the western valleys. The inversions may be weakening here just a bit, allowing the temperatures to inch their way up through Saturday into Sunday. Sunday, a mostly sunny day. Look at all the 40s and 50s out across the central and eastern part of the state. And then heading into Monday, still looking at that high pressure dominating our weather. But again, I showed you before, we're going to start to see some changes towards the end of next week. But for Helena, enjoy the sunshine and the lack of wind over the next few days. I think the wind will pick up with maybe a rain or a snow shower on Wednesday. Talking a shower at best. Really nothing significant until possibly Friday into Saturday. And for Great Falls, in the 50s for the next 5 days before we cool down into the 40s.
And coming up